Hello there, and welcome to OccupyZero.com. If you happen to be on OccupyZero.com, or welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Lewis, and I'm the one who is trying to put this protest together. And so I wanted to make a short landing video for the other groups of protesters that are out there that I'm going to try contacting and see if we can get on the same page and actually get something done. I got very close last year to putting makeup on myself and making myself look like the Joker because of the protesters in France that were protesting that basically their pension. I guess they were taking away their pensions, or they were doing something to the fire department that they didn't like. So they painted their faces up like the Joker, and they went and protested. And so there's that group of protesters. Then there's the yellow vesters, which also came from France. And, you know, in France, they had basically a general strike. And a general strike is when multiple sectors of the economy go on strike all at the same time. And, you know, I don't know how effective those protests have been. I haven't really heard that they reversed policy. I'm just not sure at this point, because it's been out of the news cycle for a while, and I admittedly haven't looked at it recently. But that also inspired yellow vest protesters here, which is basically a working class / proletariat movement. I mean, if you're a yellow vest, and also the yellow vesters are absolutely not satisfied with the status quo. So I think that that's something that I have in common. And I bought a yellow vest too, and I was going to go out and do yellow vest protesting, but it just didn't materialize around here. I still got it in my room. But I thought, okay, you know, looking at Black Lives Matter and looking at Occupy and looking at especially the Occupy Wall Street protest, which was massive. I saw the photos, I saw the videos, and it's just amazing to me how you could get that many people out and get it that public and have it accomplish practically nothing when it comes to corporate rule of America. And I've been scratching my head, you know, going around in circles. You know, we need change is what we need. And, you know, we were promised hope, change, and yes, we can by Barack Obama in 2008, and we didn't get it. We didn't get it. You know, we didn't get hope, change, and yes, we can. We got a less transparent government, more bombings. You know, we didn't get what we voted for. And that's another thing. Voting is only as effective as the choices of candidates that we have. And the big problem in America is that we have 350 million, or not 350, 320 million people living in this country. And yet we're only allowed to choose between two of them to become president. You know, it's absurd when you think about it. Even England, Great Britain, this little island, had 7 parties in their political debates. 7. What do we get? 2. And they're not even debates anymore. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. It's all a freaking charade. So, you know, if you're of the mind and thought that corporations own and control our government, that they are unelected entities that directly impact people's lives, if you agree with that, and if you agree that our political system, both sides, is bought and paid for by big business, bankers, and billionaires, and that this is a situation that needs to change, especially when the richest, most profitable corporations and the richest individuals pay almost 0 taxes. Oh, that's the one that stings. That's the one they never want to talk about, is what they're not paying in taxes. Yeah, go look up Russell Brand and look up Davos, Davos, and see what Russell Brand had to say about that organization and what happens at that organization. The one conversation that'll never come up there is them actually getting taxed. So, to put it all together for the yellow vesters and the Occupy people, Occupy Zero, the idea is to become a whole, Hole, in the economy for 4 days to go off the grid. If that's an easy enough way to think about it, go off the grid. Shut down the phone, shut down the internet, shut down the television. Those three have to go for those 4 days. Zero. You're not watching any advertising. You're not watching their programming. You're not taking in their news. You're not engaged in the system. You just remove yourself from the system. It's going to be a challenge for a lot of people, and I'm throwing down a challenge to people. Can you do this? Are you capable of doing this, or are you a complete and total slave? So that's the challenge I'm throwing down. So from midnight on Thanksgiving, you can have your Thanksgiving dinner. We're not taking away Thanksgiving, and we're not taking away Christmas either. You can buy your stuff before the protest, or you can buy your stuff after the protest. I guarantee you those stores are still going to be there, and they're still going to want your business. That's not the point of the protest. The point of the protest is to put a big enough dent in the economy for those 4 days that Wall Street will actually start paying attention to what we are asking. That's the point, because it's not the politicians. Politicians are bought and paid for. It's all theater. And I'm sorry if people get emotionally engaged in this. That's what they want. They want you to be emotionally engaged in this. People on the left, oh, I can't stand people on the right. And people on the right say, oh, I can't stand people on the left. And then I'm on the left, I admit it. And then I meet people who are on the right, and we start talking. And as it turns out, a lot of us have the same concerns. We have the same concerns. We're worried about the same kinds of things. It's just we think that the solution is different, and this is something that we should be arguing about and we should be debating about instead of, just blocking each other and walling each other off. That's what they want. That's what the people who are in charge want, is they want us all blocked off from each other in our own little, well, take it all away. Take it all away. Shut it down. Shut it all down for 4 days, starting at midnight on Thanksgiving and going until midnight on Cyber Monday of this year and every year until we are heard. Can you do that? That's what I'm asking. And this video is 8 minutes and 21 seconds long. The rule of thumb of the internet is keep your videos below 10 minutes. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'll be putting more information on all of the social media and, of course, at occupyzero.com. And if anybody's interested, occupyzero.org and occupyzero.com are not for sale. And I've already put site lock on them. And if anybody tries to mess with that, I'm gonna get the federal authorities involved in it. So don't even think about it. All right, don't even think about it. One place I can't get censored is on my own website, and that's why I bought the domain. And we're gonna bring in more users as time goes on. I'm going to bring in features slowly to the website because I want to make sure that they work correctly. But yeah, check back often. And that's it. We're at 9 minutes and 22 seconds. Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. I look forward to meeting you, speaking with you, working with you. Hopefully we can get another thing done here. So thank you again for your time.